Yeah, no, I think sinking possibly isn't worth.
We have a couple of the runners slightly behind. I don't know where Lake and Santa are. There we go. There goes Lake.
There goes Lake. What is happening? This is more than delay. Like, wait, what is happening? I mean, this is one hell of a delay. Oh, his potato net. That's nice. Okay, so it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
There we go, and we're off. Matt in the hat and Mari pretty close here.
Yep. Lagging just as hard, so pretty even.
Yeah. Well, we're gonna start off the same. It's going to change. Nibbler is on VC. Lake is on N64. I'd assume.
Yeah. I think Mari and Matt are both also on 64.
Yeah.
This is one of the few categories remaining that are actually faster, just due to early eyeball being the fastest way to get to the credits.
Yeah, it shaves off approximately, I think, like 8 or 9 minutes.
Yeah, it's pretty nuts. VC has to do the whole trade quest, if I remember.
Yeah, they're going to be running through the whole trade quest sequence, and they're going to get Froze Wind on B and Warp from Dodongo's Cavern. Other than that, I haven't seen the VC route in a while, so...
Yeah, not something that people usually go for.
Yes, the Lax BA. That's... Yes. Something will be exciting. Yeah.
So, yeah. Ooh.
All right, Saren.
Monka.
Let me see.
Mid-roll changing of players occurring. I don't know.
Almost ready to get started here. So basically you can do two things right off the bat. They're pretty similar, but one way to do it is just get one stick and not Wessing to Cac. The other way is getting two sticks and Wessing to Cac. The biggest bonus for two sticks is you can get to castle before night, skip having to do shop clip. Saves a couple seconds if you get it perfect.
Okay, give me a second. I've just been watching the wrong thing for the last, 5 minutes, so...
Yeah, there goes Matt. Matt's going to be doing the one-stick route. Mari's going to be doing the two-stick route, it looks like. Lake also going for one stick.
Yeah, I was never entirely sure, with one stick and two stick, does the time saved on not buying the second stick make up for the skipping the west and stuff? Oh no, I suppose you could just do the west because you don't
very
need the...
close.
Yeah.
You're gonna need the stick for bottom of the well dive.
Yeah.
And after bottom of the well, you don't need it though. Yeah. But yeah, the time save is very minimal. Honestly, the reason I do two stick is because I hate shop clip, and yeah, that's pretty much the only reason. Plus, it's kind of fun doing the west. The movement is a little funner, in my opinion. Feels good to get a good two stick movement. But yeah, we'll see Matt in the hat slightly get ahead of Mari here in the beginning. He will probably lose that time on the west, though.
Yeah, we'll have to see. Yeah, they're definitely probably pretty even right now, assuming both of them don't make any major mistakes. But yeah, I do agree. It's very hard to get good two-stick movement. You've got to be pretty on point versus just
if you're
backwalking.
not, yeah, if you're not consistently getting castle before night, it's usually better to just do the one stick movement. But if you can consistently get it, then I think it's worth going for.
Mary just getting stuck there on the wall, but makes it out eventually.
See what Nibbler's doing here. I'm not entirely sure how this first part goes. I think they just rush. Master Sword, grab the bottle,
Yeah.
and then go straight to the Master Sword.
It's literally bottle, choose, Master Sword. So we should be seeing.
Oh, here's a runner switch up. So we see that Moose is on VC, so he's already a little bit ahead. He's in Kakariko now.
Yeah, that lead will evaporate, however. But why is Kieran's feed like almost grayscale? Is that like just me?
Yeah, it looks like he. It looks like he's missing some color there.
Some.
That's kind of
like
weird,
half
though.
the gamut. Like.
Well, as long as he knows where he's going, I think he'll be fine.
It's like Enop and Nale cam on their CRTs. Oh no, there we go. We're back. It's your fault. Okay. Yeah, I wondered.
Yeah, so chickens is pretty standard. Pretty standard for all N64 stuff. I guess it's becoming more standard for VC now that even GSR is doing chickens for bottle.
Yeah, I think like the more things you find that use it, like GSR was always always on the cusp of like possibly needing it. Like it had significant applications, obviously. It just didn't have enough of them to warrant getting it, but you know, early bow or forest skip, whatever you want to call it, just pushed it over the edge.
Yeah. Very cool to see some advancements in GSR though. That it felt like it was getting a little stale, but some cool new stuff. Maybe we'll see a race of that sometime soon. I think people are kind of burned out on that one. Why we're seeing Ganonless now.
Yeah.
Everybody's looking for something new. So.
I think Ganonless had a slight renaissance because I think people are kind of SRM'd out, thinking, what was good back in the day? And by back in the day, I mean 7 months ago.
Yeah, and Ganonless has always had this weird. It's always had a weird position where when Zudu had the world record, there was 40 seconds between him and Regan, which is pretty massive. Now Lawsuits is with the world record, and there's still not many people with the 32 time.
No,
so
actually,
we'll see some good PBs soon.
Yeah, how many people are there with? There's him, Zudu, and Ragan still, yeah. There's only 3 with 32s.
Yep. Valiant has a 33 flat.
Yep.
One day he says he'll come back. So Tim's already in bottom of the well. He's going to be doing blank A, while Moose is already grabbing that Master Sword.
Blank A abuse. Feels bad.
So quick trick to clip through the ground and the wall there, side hop over into the water, wham bam, there's your choose. Makes getting choose on N64 very powerful. Tim missed the room though, it's fine. You can just swim back up, try again.
Yeah, Kieran also making it through the floor without any issue. Salt, or here we go. Are we gonna get it as well? Yep, obviously. No. Oh, I thought that was early.
That was a pretty close one. But he's fine.
Moose is gonna, because he's doing trade quest, he's just gonna get bombs on the trade quest. He doesn't need choose. It would be a waste of time to get them. He'll just RBA Kajuro.
Yeah, N64 is definitely going to abuse Chews. They're going to RBA 29, and that'll be enough to get through Fire Temple. Which is cool because there's a few things that are not really seen anywhere else that Ganonless has, because they have all these free Chews that they can use.
Oh yeah, the like this is a real N64 category. You know, like all the Chew head. Like I don't know, in my mind I relate Chew Hessing and N64 as like kind of intertwined, because you only ever see stuff like this like in Ganonless. Some of the Hesses they do, and like a lot of double Chew Hessing, which usually is very rare, just because you're using 2.
Yeah, but I think you can fit in pretty much every double Chew Hess and have just enough Chews. You can run a Chew perfect route of Ganonless for sure.
Yeah, which I think is pretty wild. You can
save, so we might see some savings of the Chews.
Savings of the Chews.
It's Ganonless. Sometimes you just got to go all out. And
yeah, I think
everybody made it in. Nice.
It's definitely one of those things where, like a lot of the time, it is an all-out kind of category. But in a race, you might see even some of the best ones not going for stuff they would usually go for.
Yeah. There's a lot of sketchy strats, and the thing about Ganonless is once you're in Fire Temple, especially, you don't really want to do too many risky things. You can lose your run very easily.
Yeah, this isn't of all the things to race in this game, this is not a safe thing to race. There are a lot of places where it can just die, and the setup to do it again would be like multiple minutes.
Yeah, I think in one of my runs I was like, you know what, I'm gonna go back and get the frog again, and I was just like, oh, this is terrible. I'm so far behind. Is it even worth it?
Yeah, like N64 has the frog. VC, if you die with FW on B, say goodbye to your life, because you can't lax BA again, and you haven't beaten Forest, so you can't back in time BA either. So, yeah.
Yeah, we definitely want to be careful later on in the run.
But dude,
everybody making it to Master Sword. Yes.
I am going to bring up that clip every 5 minutes.
Somewhere.
Yeah.
Might have to find it.
Because it is possibly the best thing I've ever seen.
Classic Ganonless.
It really is.
There's always something you can do.
There's always talking to Gorons to throw your run. Ooh, No Face getting crushed by the door.
I've been doing that a lot lately. It's kind of weird. There's a big frame for pushing left there, but if you do it too early, you will get crushed. There we go. Yeah. Looks like everybody's made it to Master Sword fairly cleanly. No, nothing too crazy happened.
Yeah, it's always good to see a clean child section, because, yeah, adult is where the fun happens, and we'd rather them all be there.
Yeah, for sure. If you're going for a good Ganonless time, you're usually going to reset a couple times in child section. It helps a lot to have a good one, but sometimes you have to just have to go with it. Go with the flow. Roll with that 14 Master Sword.
Yeah, so we're now trapped in Purgatory. This is one of the downsides of everyone on the same sort of route, and everyone kind of there's not much you can really mess up in the opening like 10 minutes. Which means that you all kind of reach the long cutscene at the same time.
It's fine. Once we get out of this, though, we'll be in the clear. We'll be zooming, going fast.
That is very true. So I think now is the time for the regular segment of the show whenever I'm on comms. And that is, I inform you all about otters. If you hadn't realised, they are my favourite animal, and they should be yours too. And I'm about to explain why. As soon as I've remembered what my
go ahead.
fact was. Okay, give me a second. Give me a second.
Click, 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 click.
Okay, so otters are actually, they eat a lot of shit, and one of the things that I found most interesting is that they actually eat like crabs and crustaceans and stuff. And you think to yourself, how does something this fluffy manage to open the shell and all this stuff? But it turns out they're actually really like psychopathic, or like they are psychopaths, and they'll lie on their backs with a rock on their stomach, and they will literally beat the rock on a crab's back to break it.
I think I've heard they all have a favorite rock and they keep it in a pouch or something.
Yeah,
like,
and it's used to literally beat the shit out of other animals, and I find that
is
slightly disturbing.
Hardcore. Very
and
metal.
really hardcore. Yeah.
So Moose is zooming right ahead of everybody, it seems, but he is going to the graveyard grabbing Shield, which none of the N64 runners are going to do, so they're just going to grab the egg and go straight to Goron City, which we'll see in just a moment here. I have 15 doll hairs on Salt winning, so yeah, Salt, you better win.
Yeah, if you want to put in bets, I will gladly take the money. Like, I won't guarantee you'll get any back, but
all right, everybody pretty much just finishing up the Master Sword cutscene, getting out of the temple. So here we'll see a cool little Hess from Tim. It's gonna set us up perfectly to grab the Poe. The Poe can be kind of a troll. He has lost a lot of time in many Ganonless runs.
There we go.
Right.
Clean kill.
No biggie. Easy Poe.
See, this is where VC's lack of 1.0 starts to really hurt, and you'll start to see it fall very far behind here.
Karen trying to clutch out those Hesses there, but it's okay. He's just gonna roll there. It's no problem.
Tim hessing directly back into the load zone. And Kieran getting trolled by the Poe. There we go. We did see it.
Yeah, he takes about 10 seconds to respawn, so you kind of gotta play with him. I got a little strat that I do. It's not fast, but it just to guarantee, because I don't like that Poe. He's not very nice. But you do have to wait 10 seconds or so for him to respawn and make sure that you're in the right position.
Second time's the charm. Moose now having to wait for morning. Trade quest is super time of day dependent in this early part. It's why he watched the council cutscene to set time of day to night. But now he's just waiting around.
A little bit of time from that, but yeah, you still have to actually sit and wait for a little bit with the trade route. Tim making his way up to the tunic. We'll see if he gets this Hess all the way. Gotta dodge the rocks. We're in the clear.
Does Ganonless still get tunic, or do they do like 1/16 or anything?
Yeah, it's... Oh yeah, Tim needs the chew for the Goron. Yeah, we're gonna get the tunic. I believe there is a theoretical tunicless Ganonless route, but I don't think it's faster, so... Yeah, Moose just traveling through the trade quest. There's a few stops he's got to make. It's kind of slow. A little bit of running around, some backtracking. But it's what has to be done.
Yeah, and I think it's cool that we're seeing some different routes. Tim there doing half milk RBA to give himself just 2 extra chews just to make sure. I'm not sure why he. Oh no, yeah, I'm not sure why he dropped and then recaught and then dropped 3 and then dropped again because he had enough. He had 28. I don't know why he didn't just drop 2 and then half milk, but maybe he didn't think he was going to do it until later.
Yeah. There's another switch up. So all the Ganonless runners are pretty similar. Pretty similar pace right now. Santa is just going to start his trade quest sequence.
Yeah, I'm unsure. Oh no, he's done the big mistake, hasn't he? He watched the cutscene before he got the egg. Oh, this isn't good. He needs to just reset.
Oh,
he needs to just reset here. He's just reset and get the egg.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's his best option.
Yeah, for sure.
There was nothing else he could do there. He would have had to wait for day, got the egg, and then waited a whole extra day-night cycle.
Yeah, that wouldn't have been worth it. It's best just to reset from the Master Sword part and go from there.
Yeah, Drunkle. It's just entering the castle scene. Not the cutscene doesn't really matter.
All right, so Tim off screen has got Bolero. Mari is just grabbing Bolero now. Orange is walking in the door. Lake missing the mega flip, but luckily you can just do a mega side hop here and it's super easy. No big deal, he's got the tunic. Who's in the lead? Tim, it looks like, if everything is synced up moderately reasonably. We have a couple runners off screen right now. On screen definitely is Mari. Ahead by just a moment. Lake's just got to make it through Goron City. We'll see if he gets this Hess. And all the way around. Through the rocks. No big deal. Now comes another Hess in Zoro's domain, and then this is where 1.0 comes into play, and you do collection delay to get the eyeball frog early. So that's why we can skip a huge section of the trade quest sequence. We can use the timer from the speed frog and the Volvagia warp to warp right to the credits, which saves quite a bit of time.
Yeah, it's the fastest way to reach the credits without the help of our cheeky friend Stale Reference. So yeah, and it's only possible to do it like this. I mean, you could theoretically do this on BC by going through the entire, like literally the entire trade quest.
Yeah, there's like what is it, like 2 or 3 extra things you need to get.
Yeah, pretty much. You need to get saw, broken knife, then do all the Goron stuff and the medicine.
Yeah,
it would be.
Oh, I guess though you'd probably lose a little bit of time on day cycles there. I think you have to wait a little bit. Or, yeah, I don't know. It's been so long since I've been through that far. Usually poacher saw is pretty much all you need in most situations. Maybe broken Goron sword.
Yeah, BGS broken knife is pretty common in like bingos and stuff, or like shadow and spirit medallions, but in like main cats and even extensions, to be honest, it's never really seen.
Alright, so Tim's got the timer freeze off screen. Mari's getting the timer freeze on screen. Lake gets the pause and equips the tunic just in time. That's okay. Nibbler's got the egg this time, so we're in the money there. Yeah, so now it looks like pretty much everybody is getting into the Fire Temple, which is the last gauntlet of Ganonless. There's not much you can do to skip Fire Temple. You just have to run really fast and chew huss everywhere. Since we need the hammer to kill Volvagia, so we gotta go all the way up to the top.
Yeah, it's one of those things that, as much as it would be really nice to have an early hammer kind of trick, there just isn't one at the moment. We might see one sometime in the future.
Yeah.
Early bow is now a thing.
There's some things that you could do, but not really fast. Nothing that could be fast right now. But who knows? The game's always changing. So there we saw a new trick discovered by the one and only Lazoots, the ISG cutscene item skip for Darunia. Pretty cool, nothing else really uses it, so I guess like a bingo would use it.
Yeah, new in heavy quotations.
It, unfortunately. Yeah.
This is like, what, when did that video come out? Sometime last year?
Yeah,
it's new for us, right?
A year ago now. Yeah,
it's still new for us, still using time stop.
Totally new.
all the boomers still using time stop.
Yeah, it's interesting how it took so long to come about, but it does save like I think it was like 5 seconds or so. So that's pretty huge for Ganonless, actually. Now it's just going to be a cool key collecting marathon.
Some more cool Hesses in Fire. Fire is like the Hess city in this, but we're also seeing some what can be described as trade quests from other runners.
Yeah, so VC is still making their way downtown. They're getting there though. They're making their way through the long running around part. Moose off screen is just gonna grab Bolero. Yeah, trade quest.
Weird champ. Some mostly clean movement.
Yeah, I think all these runners have had a lot of practice with Fire Temple. No major mistakes, no falling down, no none of that. You don't have to worry too much, as long as you don't get hit by bubbles and stuff like that. You have the fire tunic, so as long as you don't take too much damage, you're usually in the clear. Tim is running a little bit low on health.
Yeah, pretty scary.
Technically fine, but he will do a damage boost coming up that will take a half heart, so technically
yeah,
it's
Fire Temple
fine,
is full of Fire Temple's full of things that will kill you out of nowhere. There's a lot of fire, as you would have guessed, and there's a lot of keys, and when those two things come together, it's not really very fun.
Mara getting the damage boost. Very cool little damage boost. There used to be a lot harder strat, but now it's classic OOT, just 2 ESS to the left, and yeah, go.
I hate how that's so accurate.
I always say that. It's just like, don't know what to do, just 2 ESS.
2 ESS.
It'll probably work.
Yeah. You want to clip through somewhere? Target 2 ESS. That, or it's the old side up side roll stab jump slash.
Yeah.
Is it 1 stab or 2 stab? Nobody knows, but one of them will work.
Yeah. It's really nice though for OOT that things can be so consistent and the movement is so consistent with itself and things just work. It's kind of weird, but a lot of things just work in OOT and we can't really question them. We just gotta go with it. Mari's gonna go for this double chew here, and a little early on that roll. This is a really weird double chew S. You have to take a couple frames extra in between that roll.
Get sniped by that boulder. Not fun, but
I'm not sure if you can even make it through that fence. I've never actually tried.
You can make it through all of these. I think. I mean, at this point, I would just go for the baby one. Yeah.
Yeah, I usually just go around the rock and then roll through the two. If things come to that.
What is this? Oh, that's a weird strat.
I think I've seen that a little while ago. I think Arthur was playing with that back when he was running this category more frequently. I can't recall if it's much faster. I think it's very, very similar in time.
Tim just finishing up with his flame dancer, or flare dancer, flame dancer.
Yeah, so most of the runners are fairly close. Big Salt's a little bit behind off screen. Still not too far behind Kieran though.
Yeah,
Who's
unfortunately
still,
I don't think he's
around?
gonna win. You may have to give up your, what did you bet? Hair clips?
15 doll hairs.
Oh, I see, right.
15
So you
doll
may have
hairs.
to give them up, but, you know, that's the least you worry about.
We'll see. There's another cool little strat for that green room switch. You can just drop a chew and it runs along the room on the inside, but the explosion still hits the switch outside, which is cool. You don't see that anywhere else because nobody uses the chew there in any other category.
Yeah,
We're pretty
bombs
much on
are
to
too
hammer.
powerful. Yeah, Mary running up.
Tim grabbing that hammer. And we're going to do a quick Hess BK skip here. I believe most of the runners will probably go for this Hess here.
Yeah, Tim actually throwing here to Mary, so...
Ooh, yeah.
Although Mary's also throwing to Tim. But Tim is also
I've been,
throwing. What is happening?
Oh no.
This
going
Hess is
with
actually really
the-
dumb with a chew. Like, it's
I've been doing
insanely dumb.
the strat where you keep the angle from the chest, and it gives you the angle that you can just really see in clips. I think it's very similar in timing as well, like a lot of things in Ganonless, with the double chew Hess, and you don't have to retarget every frame, which is really nice. I've really been liking that strat.
I don't know why it's so weird. Like, I tried to look into it once, but like bomb is really consistent, but chew is just super
Yeah.
wild. I don't know why. Kind of suits a catcher like this though to get screwed over by a chew giving you random angles.
Looks like everyone's having a little bit of a struggle with this BK skip. Yeah, so
Yeah.
honestly, I honestly, to everybody, I recommend the angle from the chest strat. It's amazing. You don't have to worry about retargeting. Feels good. Feels good, man.
Maybe maybe make a video and then put it in the videos and then just at Ganonless.
yeah. I think I'm not sure if Arthur found it, but he was the one who told me about it. So I'm not sure. I'll have to. Maybe I'll ask him and see if there's anybody I can credit for it, and I'll make a video because. Mari
Getting
hit
killed.
by Volvage,
That's
yeah.
not good.
Unfortunately, that is Ganonless, and this
That's
endgame is
Ganonless.
very sketchy.
That's
Even
Ganonless
after
over.
Tim killing, yeah, even after killing Volvagia, Tim is still not in the clear. Orange also taking a hit from Volvagia. Unfortunately, getting that game over.
Yeah, it's yeah. That's the issue is like from here, it's pretty much over.
Yeah, you have to make your way through most of Fire Temple to get back. So we'll see right now if Tim is going to get this win. He's very, very close. Lake isn't too far behind, just about a... Lake was a little bit too close to that bomb chew there. And unfortunately, he gets the game over as well. Dude, Tim gets the OI though.
Big Salt wins this.
Let's go, Tim. It looks like Tim. He's going to be warping to the credits in just a second here.
If Tim fails the credits warp, it's Big Salt's game.
There we go.
Unfortunately, Tim has won the race, yeah.
Good job to Tim, and Kieran is already in the fight, so... Oh, there we go with Salt. Oh, never mind. He's just doing that. I thought he was going to go for the strat that I was talking about.
Imagine thinking Big Salt knows any good strats.
He's going to go for the double chew. I mean, he doesn't have many chews left.
He needs to, yeah.
He's quickly running out of those bomb chews, those juicy bomb chews that you use to kill the Badger.
Yeah.
So here's Kieran going. Kieran is actually doing the nut strat, which is pretty safe. It's really easy. You can just drop a chew, drop a nut, and there you go. In a good spot for Volvagia.
Monka health and
there
Kieran finishes Vol. There we go.
Paint and Big Salt. Very close. I'm not sure how close with the possible desync of streams, but... Matt in the hat just off screen. Yep. Oh, and he's on screen now. There we go, yeah. And there we go. Dancing. So Kieran's gonna go for the OI. Unfortunately for this category, you only really have bugs here. There's no quick way to get a fish. So you have to do that side hop strat, and they can push you. It is kind of rare. Kieran with the classic Ganonless dry roll. Not something that you want to happen. So hopefully we can get this OI here to land on... Okay, it landed on the warp. That's all we need. As long as it lands on the warp, we're in the clear. Let's see if his time was good. His timing looked good on that backflip. This should be credits. Yeah, Salt's gonna lose a bit of time. Hopefully he doesn't get hit by a rock here. The rocks are pretty dangerous. I think they do 3 hearts, so there's pretty much no way that you're going to survive.
Yeah, they can also snipe you at the ledge. Like, a lot of people like hold on to the side when the rocks are down, but like it's not really very... Like, it is safer than being on stage, but they can still hit you, and that was risky as fuck. I would not have gone for that, but, you know...
Paint's gonna go for the backflip here. He's gonna go for the 3-second strat, a little bit different.
Yeah, you just mash B instead of waiting for the camera to pan. Salt playing with fire here, just deciding to...
The dancing credits. So let's see if Salt gets this one.
You've never got hit on the ledge, Uncle. Well, you are a lucky person. Because I have got hit on the ledge.
I've definitely got hit on the ledge before, yeah. It's kind of funny because you'll get the re-grab until you hit the ground.
Yeah.
Since Link doesn't actually die until he touches the ground.
The question is, can
I'm not sure how many cycles Salt needs. I think this should be the last one. He had 3 chews and he's been through 2 cycles. Unfortunately, he was a little slow on that. Hopefully we can get... Oh, Veggie. Oh. 1 more cycle. This is it, Salt.
So we have a couple
got VC
of
back on screen. Yeah.
Moose is not doing terribly.
Zoom into... I could not tell you where you zoom into.
He's going to Deku.
Oh, okay, okay.
They do a wrong walk, FW wrong walk from Deku.
It's
Yeah,
alright,
so
Salt. You got this.
That's a big sad.
It's tough once you get. Oh no.
Yeah, that's not good.
Unfortunately, Salt gets the hit.
That's a real shame.
He almost clutched this one out though. He almost rode through it. It's really tricky once you're at that stage with Volvagia. It's hard to. It's kind of RNG. If you get a good hold, then it's easy to get a hit, but.
Truly is the
Volvagia
worst
does
time.
blow fire pretty quick. Moose.
So the
is
VC
going
race
for the clip again.
is, so Salt is continuing. I think he's going to now be in the race with the VC guys, and we do have a race of the VC master race. Mustache clip, which is one of my favorite things ever. Usually only see it in bingos.
Last I did it, it was quite inconsistent. I'm not sure if it's different now. Okay,
It's
there we
different.
go.
Yeah, it's consistent.
Okay. Yeah, I remember I did it with a chew first try. I was like, wow, that's so easy. And then I could never get it again.
Yeah, the bomb one is really free. But we'll be
I'm
seeing.
not sure exactly why Nibbler super slid off of that bomb, but I mean, it looked pretty cool.
Is he running into Shadow? What's happening?
I think he's farming for bombs right now. He only has 4. Going for the waste a bomb to potentially get a whole bunch. There's one.
Moose doing possibly the most
Yeah.
convoluted setup ever for this mega.
All right, there we go.
Someone remind me later to let Moose know that like the mid 2010s did happen, and then like I can forward that to him. Yeah, he's going for it again. This looks like a. I'm feeling like on my yearometer, I'm feeling 2014. Still using a distance mega, so definitely definitely mid 2010s. They were still quite fashionable at that point. Beyond 2016, they were going out of fashion, so I don't think it's beyond that.
I mean, it is pretty cool buffering to Big Red. You know, you don't get to see that frame too much. Yeah, I think without hovers, it's kind of different for the Mega Flip. I think there is a good setup, though. I was recently looking into making playlists of useful strats for dungeons. I did go through Deku Tree. I found quite a few for that Mega Flip. Quite a few.
Yeah, there's definitely a better one for that without hovers. I seem to remember Danny doing it, although it might have been his child.
Yeah, I can't recall.
Like, I would be very surprised if there isn't one without 2 backflips, a side hop, a side roll into a corner. Like I'd be very surprised. Like the way you can clip out of bounds there is really easy as long as you have the right angle. Like
yeah, I'm not too sure. Nibbler is getting Bolero now, so I believe he's still got quite a chunk to go through.
And Moose has finished possibly the best wrong pin to the credits in the game.
Some weird textures, no biggie.
Yeah, this is the final scene when Navi flies away. But you're adult and the room isn't loaded, and I think this is sick, but you know, VC Ganonless doesn't get the love it deserves. This is technically the credits. You know the scene where like Link puts the sword away and then Navi flies into the window? This is it, but the room isn't loaded.
It's like near the very end.
And you're the wrong age.
It's like one of the last scenes in the final credits.
It deserves love purely for the amount of bullshit you have to do for such little reward. Like, just to get to the credits, you have to like get magic. You have to get FW. You have to get FW on B. Like, for that alone, I think is worth it.
It is fast for VC though.
Well, yeah, it's the only way, really.
Unless you're using those tricky SRM glitches.
Well, yeah. Although VC doesn't have one of those either, so.
Yeah, I'm not too sure what the fastest way. I think
Well, probably just to SRM yourself eyeball frog.
Ganon, something.
Yeah. Or just SRM yourself eyeball frog, I suppose. But
oh, I guess if we're doing Ganonless, then you can't do defeat Ganon. It's literally the opposites are in the name, so.
Literally in the name.
Yeah, I think you can do butterfly rewards in like 12 minutes or something, 13 minutes.
You can probably just do title file and then give yourself glitched trade item through Lost Woods.
Okay, yeah. I'm not really sure how all that stuff works.
Neither, but it
With the
works.
title file. Yeah, there's probably like 7 people who do. Everyone else is like, yep, all the items and flashing textures.
Flashing buttons, nice. Somehow acts as eyeball, like eye drops.
Seizure warning.
Races are fun. More people need to do races.
Yeah, so Nibbler's just grabbing magic. So what he would have to do is get Lax BA to get Furrow's Wind on B, and then make his way to do the credits warp. I don't think he's too far from finishing now.
He needs to watch Lax still.
But yeah, there's still a big cutscene, which is a chunk of time. Gameplay-wise, he's not too far, but we do have the notorious Lax. Everybody's favorite cutscene. $15 from Big Salt. Let's go.
Yeah, I would like to make the public announcement that anyone that is currently still going has technically beat everyone that forfeited, so...
Yes, technically, what was the forfeit count? I think I have the room up. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we had 5 did not finish. All of those were a Volvagia death, I believe, right? Yeah.
Yep. Well, Lake died to his own shoe, so I don't know whether that counts, but...
Yeah. Yeah. I always like to enter Volvagia with 3/4 and run through my last shoe. That's a good strat as long as you don't make it into Volvagia with 1/4 and forget and run through your last shoe. But that's my favorite strat, just because you never know what can happen in Ganonless. There's always something that does half a heart.
Oh god, yeah. Like, in fairness, there's so much stuff that does a lot more than that if you let it, like, fire, if it continues to burn you and you don't mash, can actually take a lot of health from you. But yeah, we should be seeing some... Nibbler is currently just traversing the perilous landscape on his way to, I think, Lax? I'm not too familiar with the VC route. Oh no, is he doing... He's trading sword for knife, yeah, no, my bad. Then he's going to RBA knife, farming bombs with bombs. Got to spend money to make money, I guess. Gets nothing.
Yeah.
Going for it again.
Oh, got a couple there.
Yeah,
Right
that's
on.
exactly. It was an investment after all. Inverted cam, love to see it. More people need to do swag stuff. Like this is Ganonless.
I hate inverted cam.
If you're not doing inverted cam on every backwalk, did you even backwalk? Is my take on this.
Yeah. I've never been too big of a fan of inverted cam though.
It's not about being a
Maybe
fan.
it was. It's
about
for the fans.
It's about respecting the fans and the swag.
It honestly shows a lot of skill in Link though. It's quite amazing. I don't think I could walk that fast backwards without looking.
I mean, Link is still walking backwards, so yeah. Put your 5 head away and deflate to a 2 head.
Inverted cam is kind of weird. Sometimes I like to do the frame perfect turnarounds, which results in me doing inverted cam when I don't want to. That's quite common for me. Inverted cam is like a couple frames of Z, couple frames of down, and then retargeting. It depends on if you're standing still or if you're running. So it's basically just like a tap of R, double tap of Z, sorry, with a down input in between.
Welcome to Ocarina of Time.
So this is kind of a sketchy trick. There's totally a better setup for that position, I believe.
Yes, there is. But like I say,
I think that's like pre-2010, but
oh yeah, oh easily. Have you not seen the video, dude?
I think I do remember seeing it. Yeah, it's like
You've not seen Welcome to OOT.
That one? No, I don't believe so.
Dude, I'm getting that video right now.
Yeah, so Nibbler's got to do a little bit of a distance mega, and he's going to make it just onto the tippy tip of the other bridge. We get these next couple frames. I think there's a new lobby up. Whoa.
But yeah, if anyone wants to learn the strat, there it is. I can't really advise, but it is there. It says 2012, but I'm pretty sure it was a lot earlier than that.
Yeah, that might be a re-upload, yeah.
Yeah. But it's real good.
Bring back hand cam.
It's one of the most ancient like setups known to exist.
I did do a hand cam playthrough of Dante's Inferno, but that was I remember that was like the one time I went onto Reddit and I was like, hey, does anybody know if it's possible to do like an Xbox One input display like externally? And they're like, no, you can't. Do it this way. I was like, okay. I was just wondering, but whatever.
Yes, I'd rather not. You probably can. They're probably just being dicks.
Yeah,
I know you can, but they're probably being dicks.
Yeah, I really would love that. I mean, Dante's Inferno isn't a popular speed game, but it would be cool to have. Some of the tech is really weird.
Could you not just get like a USB splitter?
That's what I thought, but I think you have to. I don't know. It's I don't know. Something about pulling the data line and interpreting that on. I think it would mainly just be somebody would have to write the code to interpret it.
Yeah, I guess.
Which I do not speak ones and zeros, so I have no idea. Yeah, so if anybody is going for a second race, now is the time to join. There is a link in chat. Scroll up a little bit. I think, yeah, Moose is... There we go. Pogtastic Talon. Let's go. That's one for the VC runners there.
That's nice.
I'm not sure what the last one. Trusty Gossip Stone. I don't know if I trust the Gossip Stones, but...
Yeah, seems a bit sketch. I don't know whether I like. Yeah, it depends what's happening, I suppose. Duke not joining the race, sad. Yeah, Duke, where were you, man?
Wow.
Probably doing Valorant or some other bullshit, but no, he's not into Valorant, is he? He's into Apex now because he's on the edge of cool. TFT, yeah.
TFT.
He said that the other day, and I was like, wait, Team Fortress 2? But that's TF2, not TFT. I don't even know what TFT is. Can someone like explain?
Team fight tactics. Like I think it's based off League of Legends. Yeah, and it's one of like those auto game. I don't know. I don't even think you can call it a game. It just plays itself.
What the hell, man? Imagine playing a game that plays itself.
Yeah, I'm not too sure. I have lots of friends that play League though, and I think they just play it while they wait for their League queue since it takes forever.
Yeah. League, SMH, am I right?
Yeah. It sucks because most of my friends that play games are like into League and stuff. It's like, nah. I played one game, lasted like 5 minutes, and I was like, no.
Right, this is Lax. I'll be back in like 1 minute. I need to refill my drink. I probably won't miss much, I'm going to be honest, but yeah.
Yeah. You might miss some story. Some of the storyline in this game is pretty good. Believe it or not, Link is the hero of time, and he's got to save the princess from Ganon. So it's pretty unique to the Zelda universe. I'm just kidding, by the way. That's literally every Zelda game. But we are setting up for race number 2. Looks like most of the people are ready. So there's not a whole lot left for Nibbler's run. Where is he at with his time? Will not sub 1, but he will make it to the end. Hopefully there's not too much stuff left to go.
It's all fun.
Yeah, and
yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, we definitely seen the Wrath of Ganonless. Like I said before this race all began, anything can happen, anybody can win. And that's why I like the idea of doing a couple. It's a short category, and we can give a couple people a chance. Since now, you never know. Tim might die to a bubble. Tim might die to a chew. Who knows?
We got round 2. Oh, it's going to be hype. Are we waiting on Santa, or are they going, like...
I'm not too sure. Let's see if we have any...
I think they're waiting on Tim, so... Oh, no, the race is beginning. Okay, GL, I guess.
Oh, yeah. That's
Probably best to move Santa then, Saren, if we're starting a new race.
Yeah, so Santa's about where we joined on with Moose, I believe.
Yeah, he's just heading over to Deku, but that is all we'll see.
We'll keep an eye on that and keep you guys informed and let you know when he does finish that run. The last race was first place with Tim, second with Matt, third with Kieran, fourth was Paint, and fifth was Moose on VC. Sixth will be Santa's Little Nibbler, and the rest did not finish, unfortunately. That's the way she goes. That's why we're doing another one, giving another chance for somebody to win. We'll see how this one goes. We did see it was very, very close for the first big chunk of the last race, though.
Yeah, like most of this is going to be real close. It's all going to come down to who, effectively,
it's all about that consistency.
Whose Hesses are the best. I like how it is literally in Ganonless. It's all about who Hesses the cleanest.
Yeah.
Let's evolve.
Yeah, when I miss a Hess and I'm running Ganonless, it's like, well, there she goes. Run's dead, boys.
Yeah, like it's over. Like, what's the point?
You can make a comeback if you have some time saved, but
at that point you reset out of social embarrassment, though. Like,
yeah, I've definitely. I mean, I like to try and finish runs. It's definitely good for Ganonless as well because you want to be consistent. It makes the difference. I guess you want to be consistent in any category or else you will be resetting, which is never fun.
yeah, I guess if you're just starting, it's fine, but like especially if you're pushing for the 32s, like Tim and Mari, I'm sure will want to be doing.
Yeah.
Any key Hess that you drop is so fatal.
Yeah, it really sucks. Luckily with my splits now, hopefully I'll get back to running Ganonless in the next week or so or something like that. But I got a couple chunks of time save in mind, so it's nice to have those, but once you get closer to that 33 mark, that 33 flat mark, you can't really make many mistakes at all. 32, I think Lazut's world record lost like 8 seconds on Cucko Lady Hess, and those are pretty much the only mistakes. Everything else was very, very good.
We're off. Moose taking that early VC lead.
Ooh, that juicy 4 seconds, I think it is. Something like that.
Yeah, it's like 3 or something, yeah. I'm actually really unsure about how low VC could theoretically be. I can see.
I know, yeah, it can go sub 40, but I'm not sure how much further. It's hard to say because nobody's really done it at a high level. Usually they'd put their time into something like no wrong warp SRM or something like that.
Yeah, similar sort of
wrong warp slash
style,
SRM.
I guess. It's kind of crazy though how, like, it's almost faster, I assume, optimally, to beat Dorf and Ganon than to do Ganonless on VC.
Yeah.
All without SRM is wild. Like,
Exalt clutching out that 5 rupee drop.
ooh, that was close.
Buying the Deku Nuts first, though. I really hate when I buy the Deku Nuts first. It just messes up the shop. Low-key shop on N64 is like the hardest part of the run. BC has it easy, they'll just buy a Deku Shield or something, but that optimal movement it's so easy to mess up, and yeah, it doesn't feel good.
I mean, buying Nuts and Shield for like the 80% ones is also really bad.
Yeah, any just shop buying, it's just not fun. Because it's all muscle memory. If something messes up, it's you gotta think too hard and actually use your brain. It's terrible.
Flow. High flow pulse.
So,
Birthday
on
girl.
screen, Paint is getting out of the forest. Salt and No Face, not far behind. Moose obviously is taking a little bit of a lead here. Off screen, we're pretty much the same. Everybody's just getting out of the forest.
Yeah, Big Salt's struggling with you know, ledges. Those really classic obstacles. Mary's not having a good time at all. Does manage to escape after 6 minutes, but Moose with that
Yeah.
swanky lead that is gonna be gone so quickly.
So Lake going for the Fwes Owl Skip. One of the greatest terms that has come from Ocarina of Time speedrunning. Forward water extended super slide.
I mean, what else are you gonna call it at the end of the day? What would your suggestion be?
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know, like
I do like how extended
What?
super slide has stood the test of time, and nobody's really thought of anything different. It just works.
yeah, it's kind of
Hyper
weird.
extended super slide.
Yeah, the fact that it's even gone into like other games now that don't even have like
Yeah,
anything to do with
interesting.
super slides. Like a lot of the newer Zelda games still use like ESS as like the term.
Yeah, it's very weird.
It's definitely like one of the more universal things. I always remember watching, I think it was like Lynx's video on barrier skip, and it was like, yeah, so for all of you that don't know what S is, and I was like, oh yeah, shit.
Mari just coming in, grabbing the first Cucko, a little bit behind. The rest of our runners are fairly close in these feathered friends. I haven't been giving people too much trouble. Sometimes they can be a little slippery, sometimes they can not do what you want them to do, but important section of Ganonless for sure. It's very hard to get a fast Cuckos. Especially
Yes,
to get them consistent.
slightly easier when you have nuts to work with because you can manipulate a lot of their movement, but still, like considering how optimized you'd have to be, it is.
Mari triggering the cutscene. That is one thing. If you do too much damage to a single Cucko, it'll trigger the cutscene and be very, very angry. Yeah, Valiant. There are at least 2 races, possibly a third one. We'll see how people feel after. Multiple chances to win.
Yeah, I think if Tim wins again, he's probably going to take the best of 3. Yeah, so we're probably just going to do these 2, and then depending on what they want to do, Lake not getting the Navi dive. He's going to have to grab a chicken and.
Yeah, kind of unfortunate.
Mary is gone. She's out of here.
Whoops.
I wonder if she broke a stick or something.
Lake gets the cutscene dive. Seven hours? Okay, then, okay. I don't think I could do Ganonless after 7 hours. I'm not sure what the longest I've done Ganonless is, but yeah. Throwback to my first MST run that was like 6.5 hours. That was a good time.
Yeah, dude. When's the return to when's the Cisco 64 return to Ganonless so we can get even more juicy clips?
Yeah. Well, I was really looking forward to doing this race actually. Like I did start playing a little bit, but I've been in some pain recently, so it's not really physically down for doing it. But I was super hyped on it. I do have the motivation to play OOT now, so hopefully within like the next week or so I'll be ready to actually do some runs and stuff.
Pause champ.
I have been quite consistent as well though, so I'm confident that I'll be able to get a PB pretty quick. I'll get the long-awaited 33.
Isn't Castle Before Night really bad on N64? Don't you optimize this so that you go in at nighttime?
It's fairly easy if you
Isn't
have
it, like,
consistent movement.
I thought the whole point was that you
I'm
want
not
to
really sure actually. It technically you can save like a second or two with like a perfect Castle Before Night. I'm not sure what the actual timing is. I think there is a video. Perhaps Arthur did a timing video. He's in chat, so maybe you can say it. But I'm not too sure.
That most of the early game was making sure that you passed enough time a day to make sure that it was night when you went there.
Yeah, if you're doing one stick, you'll definitely want to make sure it's night. Nibbler with the finish, 111.42. So GG to Nibbler.
GG, marry with the host.
Now it's time for everybody's second favorite cutscene after Lax, of course. Master Sword cutscene.
If I was going to rank my favorite cutscenes on a scale of, I don't even know what's a good scale, like dog shit to regular shit, I guess. Like, I don't know. This is closer towards things that I wouldn't want to like.
At least Master Sword cutscene has Sheik playing the harp. That's a good tune, you know, jamming out on the harp.
It's generic. It's not. It doesn't really have much going for it, to be honest.
Yeah. Moose is hitting that the best part when you're like, all right, let's go. Let's oh wait, who's that? Oh my god. But at least you do get to hear the harp song. It's pretty cool. Ready to start our adventure. Wait, who the heck are you? Save that for later though. We'll find out if Moose makes it that far. We'll find out who that is. No Face just rolling around waiting for day. Well, unfortunately missing the castle.
He will be inside there soon.
Yeah.
And just as Moose leaves to do Trading Quest yet again, we come to that segment of the show yet again, where I'll be explaining to you why otters should be at the top of your animal tier list. Sea otter mating rituals can actually sometimes end in the death of one of the participants, because male sea otters are quite aggressive and they bite, and they're pretty aggressive animals in general, and the mating usually lasts for like 10 to 30 minutes, and during that time sometimes the female does not survive, which is quite a morbid.
It's like at least 20 times longer than me.
Yeah. And yeah,
incredible.
The male otters sometimes hold the females underwater until the mating is done, resulting in the drowning.
Oh my god. That's pretty brutal.
As much as 11% of sea otter deaths are due to aggressive mating. What the fuck? Yeah,
I
well,
mean,
no.
you gotta do what you gotta do.
Yeah, I mean, okay. I will stop there for the evening. Tune in next week.
No face clutching out that dot skip. Like the door isn't even there at devs.
The fact that there's actually a visible gap, like, makes me wonder whether they just looked at it and
Somebody probably just placed it. Yeah, they're just like, They probably tried to move it and like snap to something
Yeah.
else, and it just the other side had a gap. They couldn't line it up straight. So, yeah, whatever.
I mean, considering how much Valve like shits on like the game in general and how lazy it is, I can understand them probably just putting the door there, going, how hard is it to move? Very, and just leaving it.
Yeah. I mean, I've been in situations like that. You're just trying to mouse something over just a little bit, and it just goes too far every time. It's like, you know what? It doesn't have to be symmetrical.
Yeah, I can't imagine working with 1998 dev tools either. So
Yeah.
I guess
Yeah,
moving
I
the
can't
door
imagine
quite
they
as
could
simple as
like
dragging and dropping.
enter in a 0.5 shift to the left on the X value. No.
Yeah. It took 10 years to discover it, but it's not as if like it's not as if it was as hard when it was found, you know, like it's not a it was just precise. And you got to remember, like, everyone's like, oh, it took 10 years, but the first 3 years of that, people still thought that like the unicorn fountain was a thing. Like, that was the level we were at in like 2002 and 2003. I don't think people were in the right state of mind to look for setups for dot skip.
Yeah, it was all about those game theories. Link is actually dead.
Please don't shout out the artifacts. That one was actually took a way darker turn than I originally thought it was going to.
Link's mom is in his house. Yeah.
Link's
Link's mom
is...
is his house.
Yeah.
The fairies turned her into a tree.
Shocked reaction gif dot png. Wait, that didn't make any sense.
Alright, so Tim not hessing back into Hyrule Field this time. Let's go. Matt pulling a little bit ahead of the other two, the top two runners there, Lake and Big Salt, which are pretty neck and neck. So we'll see. Lake's gonna go for the double chew. Salt's gonna go for the double chew. I don't think we've seen many Hyrule Field double chew S's today.
Yeah, Tim's
It can be a weird trick sometimes. Sometimes double chew. It's very easy once you're used to it, but it's also one frame input after one after another. So a little lag in the brain signals to your thumb, and yeah.
Yeah, Tim reminds me of a new Lozoots and Zudu, like similar kind of playstyle.
He's been going pretty hard these past couple months for sure. He's been doing a lot of different categories, a lot of bingos, putting in that time to go fast. And that's just what it is with OOT. To go fast, you have to practice. Play a little bit every day. Practice the things you struggle with, and
he does use switch targeting though, which is don't know whether that's forgivable. To be honest with you. Yeah, it is. It is pretty bad.
S.
Like that gets his card revoked. Like if he did that, he'd be god tier. But unfortunately, it does drag his status down a lot.
It's I don't understand it. It's very weird. But I mean, if it works for you, it works.
moose.
It's important to be comfortable.
bugs.
It's fine. We got some more. No biggie.
Wait, do you lose him, or was he just swiping at the lady for no reason?
I think
kinda looked over.
he does get bugs earlier. The first time in CAC, I believe. I'm not sure where they went.
Yeah, the Pog guy was like, he used to be pretty normal, and then over the last few years, he went real like ape shit into like conspiracy theories and just wild stuff. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, Moose getting that cool setup with the POS. Very cool setup. Big Salt looking to make his way up the mountain.
Possibly the most precise way I've ever seen for anyone to line up that DMT Hess. No Face getting trolled again.
Yeah. Mr. Poe. You know, you don't have to do us like this, Mr. Poe. Switching up the scenes a little bit. Here's Tim going for this mega flip.
This Pop Mega, he's been doing this
Oh.
unbuffered, which is pretty wild.
Yeah, actually, I've started doing it too. It's a lot better with the statue clip, because the statue clip you have to do a 1 frame up input out of ESS. So you kind of have to go from upright ESS into up, and that's a lot harder than the unbuffered mega flip, I think. And it, I don't know, it feels good. It feels good. I'm liking it. So hopefully I'll get that in my next PB, but it's definitely, it's a 1 frame mega flip as well, so it's nice to have that buffer there. I guess technically you could buffer both, but optimally you want to just pause once so that you can do your equips. And it's very nice because you can do it with a half heart, so you can do a death bolero cutscene skip with a chew as well, right from the initial position, which is quite fast. Thanks to Blinny for that one. That's a sweet setup. I love that. Big Salt with the tunic. Matt going for this bolero skip. Ooh. Tim grab ledge on Zorzo main Hess. This is a pretty sketchy one. There's only a couple ESS ranges that you're looking for. But if you don't fall off the ledge, it's still okay.
Yeah,
Matt doing the 1.0 cheats. Bolero, easy trick.
Tim gonna hold R here.
Yeah, Tim's very sketchy segment, and he gets it. Amazing.
Really precise, yeah. Damn, that was. It's so sick to see people doing this unbuffered now.
Yeah, I looked into it actually. There's like a 2-frame window that you can press R.
Oh wow, really? That's insane.
Yeah, real gamers tap R. Noobs hold R.
Can you imagine just someone doing that with a flag?
2 frames is not too bad.
Yeah,
Not
but
too
like,
bad.
come on, that is amazing. I'm telling Tim immediately. He's the kind of person that I think would do that. Oh my god.
Assault with Bolero, no biggie. He did fail the mega flip, but it's fine. It's fine. Late getting that tunic. No Face was struggling with the Poe there off screen, but he's going now. And meanwhile, Moose is just doing his thing, making his way downtown through the overworld, just collecting items.
Hashtag just VC things.
He had to contemplate it.
Is it worth it? Is it?
So Tim is going to be cruising on into the Fire Temple.
Yeah, got the time delay. Matt also going to come up to this extremely precise segment here. We're going to see if he pauses and tries to buffer this or not. Fingers crossed, I guess. Does he get the frog or does he get the tunic? Oh, man. These runners are too good sometimes.
Nice. Now we just got to make sure we get this OI. OI is not something you want to fail for these Bolero, as you will lose your bugs, and there are no bugs anywhere near this area, unfortunately. Salt coming up right behind him. Gonna grab that speed frog. Jake's gotta make his way out of the forest. No biggie though.
Yeah, a lot of people were opting for the ISG mega side up here. Definitely easier. You don't have to time anything. It's literally just release and mash. But
there's quite a lot of frames as adult. As child, there's a lot less. But as adult, that mega flip has quite a few frames.
What if I told you
nice.
there was a world where you don't need to worry about frames? A world with ISG.
Unless you pull a Colty, drop the chew, or what was he doing? I think he side hopped first. Yeah, I remember when he was first learning that trick. Kept side hopping first. The Colty call out. Hey, Colty's doing all dungeons with SRM, so it's a lot bigger D than a lot of people. It's a tough category.
People go.
Although you don't really see many of the dungeons, but
I sometimes wonder whether I sometimes wonder whether there's going to be like, you know how whenever there's like something really revolutionary, there's always like a reactionary movement that starts up. I wonder whether we'll start like.
Matt in the Hat is a little bit low on health, and also doing I don't even know how old the strat is now, to be honest. It's been around for a while. Time stop. Not many uses in OOT.
Yeah, Matt in general is all about this 2015 strats.
Well, that's where I learned Ganonless, was from Matt's tutorial. So.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Ooh, that's not good. He can make it to the ledge.
Definitely doesn't want to risk dying here though, so he's just gonna drink the Poe.
Yeah, that's a shame.
Because yeah, I think if he would have triggered Darunia, he probably would have died.
Yeah.
So Tim going for the clip. He's got a little bit more health this time, so this is more optimal. This is what you want to be. But he does miss the ESS turn. Still fine though. Make sure he gets 2 this time. As the lake is just rolling in.
Yep, switching to paint now. Moose admiring the polygons before heading off to FW, I think.
6 gamers remain. Lake again missing the cutscene skip. I believe he did miss it last time. It's not too big of a deal though. We're not going to lose an insane amount of time.
As fast as the ISG one is, there is only a 1 frame window to press A.
Yeah, it's really weird. I do like a Z press in between to kind of time it. It's kind of awkward. It's not like blank A.
Yeah, I usually just mash A and start so that even if I don't get the A, I'll get the start and then I can just press A out of unpause.
I guess that works, yeah.
Because I'll get one of them if I'm mashing. Like, you can mash 2 buttons at 20 Hz pretty easily. All
the runners just making their way through Fire Temple now. Just got to be a little bit careful. There's a lot of things to lose time on, but for the most part, we're looking pretty safe. Salt has slightly low health, but again, he does have enough. He doesn't have to drink Poe or anything.
Yeah, if everyone could just put a mental block and an ignore on flow for at least 20 years, that would be greatly beneficial to society as a whole. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk.
Moose? Yeah, who knows what Moose is doing? Traveling around. Optimally, he would have plugged his N64 in, but
no, Moose is he's off to
he's
getting big. He's getting broken knife. He needs it for lax.
Yeah, so there's the quick setup. A little bit newer.
You can. Oh no, he doesn't have hook, I guess either. Yeah, the mega flip is pretty much the only way to do it.
Yeah, I honestly I think I'd rather do the distance mega than the hook shot extend. I mean, hook shot extension isn't that bad. It's just kind of weird flicking up when you're literally on the absolute edge of a ledge.
Yeah.
A fence post. It's kind of sketchy, but. And then, yeah, I guess the aiming is pretty precise. I haven't actually tried it in a long time, but. The Mega seems like it's a little more consistent to get down. So now we're switching back to two runners.
To win, unless he dies.
Salt just climbing a fence. But we'll see what happens here.
Yeah, climb
this
a fence.
is quite a good run. So this potentially will beat the last run that Tim did. I think he's a little bit ahead, like 30 seconds or so. Late clipping like nothing. Just behind the other two guys. Oh, Matt and the Hat targeting that, but I think we're a little late on that Hess.
Yeah, like even if technically you have enough time for that, like if you've targeted something and your mind's off it, you tend to go for things.
Yeah.
Just messes up your counting a lot.
Gonna grab a heart for safety there.
Yeah, I respect that.
Once again, just in case.
Tim beats Volv. And yeah. That's all she wrote. If he gets this backflip now, which he should do, it's literally all he needs to do is count, and it's definitely not the hardest part here.
Yeah, as long as you don't dry roll with this low heart setup, then you're usually in the money.
Yeah, his health is very low though, so his timer will be.
Yeah, so if you miss the backflip there, you kind of you're not usually in good shape.
Yeah,
I don't think I've ever reacted fast enough to pause in time. And dancing. Let's go.
Wins the best of 3.
Best cutscene.
With flying colors.
Yeah, awesome. Very consistent play from Tim. That's what you want to see when you're running Ganonless. Back to Paint, which is just coming up, who is just coming up on the Flare Dancer. Other boys just cleared the Flare Dancer. Matt is almost at the hammer.
This hammer.
So we could see a similar outcome.
Yeah, this room surprisingly difficult in blue cylinder mode. If you haven't,
Oh
if
lord.
you haven't seen people sit there for 3 hours trying to climb this room with no collision view or anything,
That's
yes,
sounds. Oh,
there are videos that
Matt
exist.
missed the ledge. It's
That's
fine.
not
He can
good.
do a backup. He has enough chews. So you can just mega flip over this fence here and ledge clip in this room.
Yeah, I mean,
Not the worst thing you can do.
that's how
Especially
it
he's got the chews, so it's fine. This ledge clip is kind of terrible though. I don't know why, but it sucks.
It's not too bad. If you just walk at the corner rather than like side rolling, it's not
Yeah,
bad.
I think it's better if you walk at the corner, but
Like if I was doing side rolls, I'd definitely like just one pause this because there's no way you're gonna get a consistent position.
yeah. I'm not really sure why it's weird, but it is weird.
Hey, there we go.
Lake struggling with this Hess. This Hess has been messing with people today. This BK skip Hess. But he does have enough chews, so no biggie. Gets a 1-frame retarget.
There we go.
As paint is going on too.
Gets the Hess. Oh my god, that was an insta clip. Nice.
I'm just going to step off for a minute. I'm sure it'll be fine.
It's gonna be anarchy. So we have 2 Volve fights. This should be good. Yeah, I know, I'm alone now. Here comes the relentless information stream. But no, we're fighting 2 subterranean lava dragons for Volvagia. Hopefully no one dies. It was pretty sad last time when like 4 people all died to Volve. Oh no, 4 Volve fights all on screen. It's gonna be fun. If Salt could not die this time, that would be sick, because he's not going to be happy if he dies again. He has the health this time. Lake also possibly not wanting to... Oh, that's not good. But manages to salvage it. Really nice. Paint with the death. That was tragic. Salt managing to clutch out a kill. Lake as well. Matt also has the kill. Salt in the lead of the pack here. Could take second place. This is uber close, dude. Salt does have more health. This is going to be really interesting. Whoever's bugs has better RNG here is going to be the decider. Yeah, but I think Lake, possibly with the better health, is gonna take this. Yeah, that's such a shame, dude. Health is where it came down to. Yeah, literally the 4 seconds. Yeah. Oh no, that's such a shame. The bugs must have pushed him, I guess. Moose discovering that this guy's hitbox is actually enormous. Mustache clip coming right up again. This is kind of precise. The backwalk up the slope has to be really well timed, like really well timed. Otherwise, you slip off on the side hop, like there. But a cool trick nonetheless. Yeah, this is the thing. The side up timing is everything in this. Extremely precise. Interesting. 2 rolls. Never seen that before. Places the bomb. Does he get the clip? Looks good to me. Yep, straight on through. Doing the setup that I assumed was just Boomer, but possibly is the best one for non-hover boots. I think there's a better one, but like I've said these things before, and it's turned out that I'm just being dumb. So there is that possibility. Moose doesn't usually do Boomer stuff, so maybe I am wrong on this occasion. Straight into Goma. This should be a really quick finish here. Goma does not take long. The FW wrong warp is also extremely fast. We should be seeing a like 42-minute finish. Using ISG here, yeah, only 1 stick. And yeah, let's go. What, 42? Mid 30s? Ooh. Pressed it early, that's a shame. He's gonna void, nice. That's sad. Like yeah, that's fun. Always fun. This is why you never mess with FW wrong warps, kids.
Oh, sorry, I'm back.
It's just how it goes.
Oh no. So we had 3 runners finish.
And 5 DNF. This is why I said at the start of this that this is not a marathon safe category of the slightest. But we did get almost half in each race finishing, so I think that's a good sign. I think that can only be a good thing.
Yeah, there was a lot of people, so
Tim on 2 dominant victories. Who will take the crown?
Yeah, good job to all the runners. Some unfortunate things happened, but you know, like it's been said, it's Ganonless. You can expect it. We did see some pretty much everything though, so there was some good stuff, some bad stuff. Moose finished the first one. But regardless,
it was it was definitely a great great races. Best of 3 is always the best thing to do when it's like non.
That's I wanted to do a couple Ganonless races just because of things like that, just to make sure that somebody can get out on top. But we had Tim here, who's been pretty consistent recently, so we got to see 2 finish runs from him.
Yeah, on dominant performance. Mary quitting the second race almost immediately. I don't know what it was for. What was it? Was it like chickens or was it just escape? It was just too much.
Yeah, it was at chickens.
Also, that emo. Oh man,
yeah,
I like
chickens
that
attack.
Chickens attack. Tim is unstoppable. Yeah. Anyway,
maybe we'll be able to set up some more OOT races soon-ish.
we hope
There's always Nocturne that we could race, stuff like that. A little bit longer of a category.
Yeah, I feel like Nocturne and Ganonless are the two that never really
Last-
got to
yeah.
Showtime, but they're really good to watch.
Yeah. Last Nocturne race was kind of monkey. I think only one person got forced cutscene skip. It wasn't me either. Yeah, it was. I think it was you. Yeah.
Literally me.
Yeah, I don't even know what happened to mine. I think I got like a bad shield turn on mine, and I was like, should have
Yeah, I
just
remember,
flicked it, man. Should have flicked it.
watching the restream, and I was like, "Wait, everyone's watching this?"
Yeah, I tried to like YOLO it, but I was like, no way, no way, Jose.
Yeah, Tim, you probably need to switch the targeting methods. You would have you'd have like a 31 by now.
Yeah.
But yeah, I will not give you any more artifacts for today. I think you're all scarred enough. And yeah, as Saren said, SM64 coming up soon. Stick around if you want to.
So green Mario to red Link. Let's go.
Yes. And yeah, it was a pleasure hosting for you all. Well, not hosting, coming.
Yeah, thanks, Saren, for hooking us all up and working behind the scenes as well. Saren was doing some swip swapping, you know.
Oh my god.
Some magic.
Yeah, does he want to say anything, or are we just gonna slither off into the night as if? Okay, you're good. Well, I'm gonna just do the most awkward exit call in the history of exiting calls.
Bye, everybody.